In all fairness, she's normally pretty good. Now it's just... I don't believe it. 45 seconds. Get the instruments up now. There you go. Percussion, pay attention. Percussion, pay attention. There we go.
evening. Good evening, everyone. Please stand for the presentation of the colors by our Air Force JROTC under the direction of Major Craig Piper, Chief Master Sergeant Stephen Frederick, and Master Sergeant Andrea Jaramillo. And please remain standing for the national anthem performed by Senior Bricia Garcia, accompanied by Mariachi del Desierto.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we'd hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare of a bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please remain standing for the reading of the land acknowledgement by Desert View Senior Daniel Sweezy.
Skukta, Shanrujuk, Daniel Sweezy. Good evening, my name is Daniel Sweezy. I come from the Thanaotham Nation, one of the 22 federally recognized and sovereign lands here in Arizona. We acknowledge that we gather here as the Sunnyside Unified School District in a community rich in culture and language on the land of the Thanaotham Nation and the Paskoyaki tribe, past and present. We honor with gratitude the land itself and the indigenous people who have been stewards of the land. As a learning institution, we are committed to learning how to work, serve, educate, and uplift our youth while maintaining a diverse and inclusive environment with respect and appreciation of all. I'd like to thank the Native American Education Program along with Angel Romo for teaching me how to LARP.
Good job, babe. Thank you. You may now be seated. Good evening and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2026. My name is Angelica Duddleston, and I am the very proud principal of Desert View High School. It is an honor to be with you here tonight as we celebrate our graduating scholars. Before we begin our ceremony, I would like to take an opportunity to recognize our special guests. The Sunnyside Unified District Governing Board, President Becky Quintero. Clerk, Edgar Bustamante. Member, Robert Jaramillo. Member, Consuelo Hernandez. Oh, I said, I messed up. I'm so sorry. Clerk, Ted Rodriguez. Okay, we got this. He got promoted, yes. And our proud superintendent, Mr. Jose Gastelum. And of course, always with him, our SUSD district leadership team. I would also like to take a moment to introduce our Desert View administrators. Our lead academic interventionist, Mr. David Hunter. Assistant Principal, Mr. Jesse Ortega. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Tiffany Mendibles. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Kristen Carter. Thank you again to our Desert View Mariachi, Folklorico, and Band for their musical contributions and entertainment this evening. A very special thank you to Mr. Curtis Dutiel and his student photographers for taking the official photos this evening. And of course, thank you to Mr. Duddleston, Diego Duddleston, and Blue Devil News for always filming and live streaming our graduation ceremonies year after year. Thank you to our district departments that have worked tirelessly to support the preparation of tonight's celebration. We appreciate you. And finally, to our teachers, counselors, and staff members, please stand. Desert View teachers, counselors, staff members, wherever you are, please stand. Please remain standing as we take a moment to celebrate you. Tonight would not be possible without your unwavering commitment to our students and our community. You did more than teach lessons. You built relationships, created safe spaces, and walked beside our students through challenges and triumphs. As our graduates walk across this stage tonight, they carry with them the impact that every adult who helped get them there. Desert View family, please join me in thanking and celebrating our incredible staff once more. You guys may now be seated. All right, and to our seniors. Desert View, class of 2026. Jaguars, yes. Jaguars, you look absolutely incredible out there tonight. That's right, girl. And tonight feels especially meaningful as we celebrate the 40th graduating class in our school's history. 40 years, yes, 40 years of Jaguar pride, tradition, and community. And class of 2026, you have truly left your mark. And before we begin, we must recognize an important truth. No one reaches this moment alone. Behind every graduate sitting here on this field tonight is a community of people who help make this possible. Parents, grandparents, siblings, friends, and loved ones who encouraged you, sacrificed for you, believed in you, and stood beside you through every challenge and success. Seniors, let's take a moment to recognize the people that helped get you here tonight. Let's cheer for our supports. Yes. Families, thank you for trusting in us with your children, for believing in Desert View, and for walking alongside us each and every step of the way. Familias, gracias por su apoyo, por sus sacrificios y por creer en Desert View. Este logro también es de ustedes. Lo logramos juntos. Class of 2026, it truly has been an honor to serve as your principal. I have watched you grow into leaders and scholars and compassionate human beings who brought life and energy to our campus each and every day. And what a legacy you are leaving. This graduating class earned an incredible $12.1 million in scholarships. You completed record numbers of dual credit hours, industry certifications, earned multiple state seals, and for the first time in Desert View history, students are graduating tonight already holding their associate's degree. More to come about that. You excelled in athletics, in arts, and CTE while proudly representing Desert View at the state and national level. You supported one another, challenged ideas, and reminded us that students deserve to be genuine partners in learning. You used your voices to advocate for your community. Some of you stood before city leaders and helped bring awareness to issues impacting people and neighborhoods that you love. You reminded us all that leadership is not just about titles. It is about courage, compassion, and using your voice to create change. Whether in the classroom or on the field, on the stage, or in service to one another, you showed the world exactly what Jaguars are capable of. And beyond these accomplishments, what I will always remember most is who you all are. You are resilient, you are passionate, you are creative, you are leaders. You care deeply about one another and your community. You made this school better simply just by being a part of it. Class of 2026, tonight is more than just a graduation ceremony. Tonight is a celebration of your journey, your growth, your sacrifices, and your dreams. Tonight, we celebrate all 430 graduates sitting here tonight. Yes. And as you leave here, Desert View, I hope that you carry this community. Look around you. Look at how many people have shown up for you. I hope that you continue to use your voice, lead with kindness, and believe in your ability to create change. Never forget where you came from and never underestimate the impact that you will have on the world around you. You have already proven that you are capable of accomplishing incredible things. Class of 2026, I absolutely adore you. I believe in you, and I will always be cheering you on. Congratulations, Jaguars. Love you guys too. And now, please join me in welcoming your proud superintendent, Mr. Jose Castellum.
Good evening, Jaguar Nation. I think we got to try that again. I heard Jaguars roar. I'm not hearing the roar. Good evening, Jaguar Nation. A lot better. Buenas noches y bienvenidos. It is truly an honor to stand before you tonight and address the Desert View High School graduating class of 2026. Estamos aquí hoy para celebrar este momento especial y todo el éxito que han logrado nuestros graduados. Tonight, we celebrate more than just a graduation ceremony. We celebrate perseverance, resilience, excellence, and the spirit of a community that continues to rise together. Jaguar Nation is stronger than ever. Desert View High School continues to establish itself as a fine academic institution that is thriving on all levels. Graduation rates remain strong, and our students continue to excel academically, athletically, and in the fine arts. Once again, Desert View students have demonstrated that students can do hard things and overcome the toughest challenges. Jaguars continue to succeed because they refuse to give up and they refuse to give in. The trend of students earning prestigious scholarships, such as the Gates Millennium and Doran scholarships, continues. Congratulations, Anissa and Josue. Once again, Desert View has students attending Ivy League universities. Once again, our Learning Ambassador students have represented Desert View on panels for educators across the country. Once again, our Precision Manufacturing students have represented Desert View across the nation and internationally through meaningful service projects. Once again, the pride of the Jaguar Band continues stacking up recognitions. And Jaguar Nation, what an incredible football season, an amazing 11-1 year that brought excitement and pride to this entire community. But let me be very clear, none of this happens by mistake, and none of this happens simply by hope. These results occur because we have leaders, teachers, counselors, coaches, and staff who believe deeply in these students and care about them as people first. These results happen because of access and opportunity. That is what sets Desert View apart. Desert View is a special place where people come together for one another. It is a school community built on relationships, pride, hard work, and belief that every student deserves the opportunity to succeed. Graduates, you are resilient. You have faced adversity and challenges, yet you continued moving forward. That determination will serve you well in every chapter ahead. The future is bright for Desert View and for each and every one of you sitting before us tonight. I am confident that you are graduating college and career and community ready. To the parents, grandparents, guardians, and families, thank you for choosing Desert View High School and for having the confidence in us to help prepare your students for the future. We are grateful for your partnership and trust. Muchísimas gracias a los padres por confiar en nosotros y por apoyar a sus hijos. Excuse me. Our families are the foundation of this community. Students, we believe in you. We are proud of what you've done and even more proud of what you are becoming. As you move on to the next stage of your journey, never forget where you come from. Never forget the community that helped shape you. Carry the pride of Jaguar Nation with you wherever life takes you. And remember, once a Jaguar, always a Jaguar. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Mr. Gastelum. At this time, I would like to recognize an extraordinary group of students. I want to invite them up to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, these 5 students before me have accomplished something that has never been done in Desert View history, and honestly, in our entire district and most places across the city. Yesterday evening, these 5 incredible students graduated from Pima Community College, earning their Associate of Applied Science degree in Machine Tool Technology. Their picture from last night's graduation was up on the video board. Tonight, yes, after they got their college degree, tonight they're graduating from Desert View High School. Think about that for a moment. These students earned a college degree while being full-time high school students. This journey began their freshman year when they made a commitment to themselves and to their future. Over the past 4 years, they devoted countless hours of college coursework, summer classes, time in the shop, and learning beyond the regular school day. Their dedication, perseverance, and work ethic have been extraordinary. They could not have done this without the support and guidance of their teachers, Mr. Gutierrez, and Ms. Reese, who helped make this moment possible. Tonight, we proudly recognize this inaugural group of Desert View students to complete their associate degree while still in high school. Please help me congratulate Alexander Bustios, Johnny Felix, Jorge Quijada, Bernadette Pinedo, and Miana Urquidez. Jaguars, we're so incredibly proud of you. Congratulations on making history. Honored guests, at this time, we would like to recognize another exceptional group of students who have demonstrated outstanding dedication of their academic excellence throughout all 4 years here at Desert View High School. Would our Latin honor recipients for the class of 2026 please stand and be recognized? These students proudly wear medals representing their distinctions of summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. Your hard work, perseverance, and commitment to excellence have truly set you apart, and we are incredibly proud of all that you have accomplished. Please join me one more time in giving these outstanding graduates a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you. You may now be seated. And now, it is my honor to introduce to you one of those remarkable students. Please help me welcome an outstanding member of the class of 2026, Miss Anissa Medrano. Anissa is a Gates Millennium Award recipient. She has earned an incredible, get this number, I gotta look at it, $2,755,368 in scholarships. This fall, Anissa will be attending Princeton University on a full ride. That gives me the chills. Where she plans to study medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to introduce to you Anissa Medrano. Okay, please. Let's get you situated.
Good evening, teachers, faculty, families, friends, and the incredible class of 2026. Before anything else, I want you all to take a look around you, not just at the caps and gowns, but at the people wearing them. Because as you look around tonight, you are not just looking at a group of graduates. You are looking at the epitome of resilience. You are looking at people who showed up every day, even when it was hard. People who became stronger without always realizing it. People who are sitting here tonight as proof of something bigger than themselves. While tonight might look like a ceremony, it represents years of sacrifice, growth, and perseverance that most people will never fully see. And maybe that's why people are so quick to misunderstand us. The moment people hear we are from the south side of Tucson, when they hear the name Desert View, they think they already know our story. We've all endured the, oh, you go to that school, the awful stares, because people think they know what it means to be a Jaguar. But the truth is, most people have never taken the time to truly understand it. To the world, we are often statistics before we are students. We are long shots. They hear working class and think limitation. They hear immigrant families and think of disadvantage. But of course, the irony is they refuse to look at the sacrifices that actually keep us standing. They don't see the 4 a.m. alarms or the reality of what happens behind closed doors when the money runs out. They don't see the students in this audience who clock out of a 6-period day only to clock into an 8-hour shift just to help pay the rent. They don't see the 17-year-olds translating legal documents and medical bills at the kitchen table because the system wasn't built for their parents. They don't see the weight of an entire family's future on the shoulder of a teenager just trying to pass a final. They don't see any of it. And that ignorance has a name. It is systemic neglect. It is the choice to keep our neighborhoods overlooked, underfunded, and underestimated. They expect us to fail so they can justify the lack of resources they give us. But look around. Tonight is a funeral for every stereotype they try to pin on us. And we aren't exceptions to the rule. We are proof that the rule is broken. We didn't just make it, we succeeded in a system that was designed to hold us back. So give yourself a round of applause. But we didn't just wake up with this strength. We built it from the ground up. You see, I didn't learn resilience from a textbook. I learned it in the 2 homes that raised me. My first home was my Nana's house, where my mom and I lived in what was basically a storage room. To my innocent eyes, we were rich. I had my Nana Pita, who was also my world, her unconditional love and amazing cooking, my mommy, and a family that loved me. But I still remember the nights my mom would kneel to kiss my forehead, trying to peel my hands off her leg as she left for job number 2. I'd sob, "Mommy, please don't go." And she'd look at me with eyes full of sorrow and say, "This is all for you, my pedacito, so that you can have everything I didn't, con el favor de Dios." I spent those nights sitting by the door, clutching my stuffed animals, and wondering why my mom had to work while the rest of the world slept. But I see it all now, Mom. I see the community college. I see the meals you skip so I could have seconds. The world says I grew up watching you, but the truth is we grew up together. You carried the gravity of our nothing so I wouldn't have to feel its weight. Then there was my abuelito's house, where the veil of innocence finally lifted. As a teenager, my world was a single shared bedroom. Imagine that. An almost high schooler and her mother sharing every square inch of space, every breath, and every burden. I don't recommend. In that small room, I got lost in the translation of being a mini adult. I was cramped and exhausted, trying to study for finals, while dealing with life, while my mom tried to rest, clean, or work. I was fighting to be a success story, while feeling like a scared kid hiding behind my fears. But even then, I was never alone. Just outside that door was the loud chaos of my abuelito, my ninas, ninos, and cousins. They pulled me into the light, turning hard days into funny stories. They taught me that you can be struggling and still be filled with joy. In those moments, I was just a kid in circumstances I didn't have the words for yet. But I have the words now. Resilience isn't a word you say, it's a life you live. It's a commitment to a future that hasn't been promised to you yet. Because of you, Mom, Nana, Abuelito, and because of this family, I am not a statistic. I stand here as a proud Latina from the south side of Tucson, and this fall, I am taking all of us here tonight. I'm taking the storage room, the shared bedroom, and the favor of God with me to Princeton University on a full ride. And tonight, I share my story because while it is mine, the heartbeat of it is ours. We all grew up watching resilience in real time, and over the last 4 years, we've had to use it. Some of us were grieving people we loved. Some were carrying families on our backs while still trying to be kids. Some fought silent battles in their minds that no one else could see. And even in the middle of all that, there was so much beauty. Not the quiet kind, but the loud kind. It lived beneath the stadium lights, in the chaos of cafeteria laughter, and in a 5-2-0 pride so strong it became a part of who we were. We shared the kind of memories that only happen here. Friday night lights that made the whole city feel alive. Teachers like Mr. Alcantara, Miss Lopez, Mr. Campbell, and Mr. Ortega who believed in us before we believed in ourselves. And friendships that carried us through it all. For me, that meant people like my best friend Ariel, who kept me grounded, and my minions, Zazu, Junior, and Bobby, the brothers I never had. Therefore, through all of these moments, you all helped prove something. We didn't just survive these years, guys, we lived them. All the sleepless days and the setbacks didn't just lead us to this stage, they built us a life. And I hope you remember that most, because life does not wait for things to be perfect before it gives you something meaningful. Some of the most beautiful things you will ever experience will happen while you are still healing, still growing, and still figuring it out. As we leave tonight, we step into a world that will challenge us. There will still be people who try to read our zip code before they read our resumes. There will be people who underestimate us before we even open our mouths. But if these last 4 years have taught us anything, it is that our worth has never depended on somebody else's ability to see it. So class of 2026, take the risk, speak even when your voice shakes, walk into rooms where nobody expects you and belong. And when it gets hard, because it will, remember this moment. Remember the noise, remember the chaos, remember what it means to be a Jaguar, but more importantly, remember what it means to be you.
Let's hear it for Anissa Medrano. Thank you, Anissa. At this time, I would like to welcome to stage your all-student body president, Miss Jasmine Reyna. Jasmine has been an incredible leader for our student body and school community. This fall, she will attend Eastern Arizona College on a full softball scholarship, where she plans to study nursing and continue to dominate on that pitching mound. Ladies and gentlemen, Jasmine Reyna. Do you want it up here or do you want to hold it? Okay.
Hey, class of 2026, how are y'all feeling tonight? I love to hear it. Good evening, family, friends, staff, and faculty. Thank you for being here to witness the strength of this class. I am Jasmine Reyna, and I stand here before you today as your all-student body president. Before I go any further, I need to shout out the people who made this year happen. The class of 2026. Everyone make some noise for our class. I also want to give a special shout out to Student Council. We didn't just plan events. We built a culture. Not only did we ask for change, but we demanded it. So for that, I say thank you, Student Council. Well, tonight is not just about receiving a diploma. It's about everything it took for us to get here. It's about every early morning and every late night, every practice, game, performances, meetings, competitions, study halls, and every JTEC class. It's about the moments we felt stressed, overwhelmed, exhausted, and ready to give up, but didn't. Because I won't sugarcoat it, high school definitely was not perfect. Whether you faced a harsh breakup, losing a friend, or losing a loved one, financial stress, or other hardships. I mean, so much has happened. Even though we all have completely different stories, I'm sure every one of us here has faced silent battles in these past 4 years. And somehow, through it all, we made it here today. And the message I want to give today is, through all the ugly, there is beauty. And that's what makes this moment so special. When we walked into Desert View for the first time as freshmen, the way we came in was a bit challenging. We walked in these halls on edge, unsure of ourselves, while trying to grow, mature, and try to find confidence along the way. But not today. Today, we carry ourselves completely different. We now walk into this building with our heads held high and with confidence. The way we grew from our freshman year till now is a huge difference. And when we look back on the last 4 years, back on this school year, it's hard to summarize everything we've accomplished. Let's take school spirit, for example. At first, none of us wanted to participate in anything. We were either too embarrassed or too worried about what others thought of us. But we eventually realized that school spirit isn't just about looking cool. It's about pride. Pride in ourselves, pride in being a Jaguar, and pride of standing together as one class. The same went for our pep rallies. I mean, for years, we never won the spirit battle or the spirit stick. I'm sure we can all remember that. But until this year, our last 3 pep assemblies of this school year, we have gone 3 for 3. And it wasn't because we suddenly became loud or gained more spirit. It was simply because we grew up. We stopped worrying about being judged and started showing up for one another. And I'll never forget our last pep rally where I saw some of the most quietest people in this class get out of their shell and actually yell when their senior class was called. As a class, well, that same pride showed up in everything we did this year. And as a class, we've earned over $12.1 million in scholarships, as you heard earlier. Our starting senior quarterback is now headed to play at the collegiate level. And as you heard earlier, one of our very own is headed to Princeton on a full ride scholarship. And even I am fortunate to say I'll be playing softball at the collegiate level on a full ride, along with many other seniors and athletes. And if that isn't enough to show how great we are, a handful of us seniors are graduating with their associates. These are all huge, incredible achievements. And seniors, we truly left our mark on Desert View, not just through scholarships or through accomplishments, but through the way we came together as one class. We entered the school year with so much pride and determination. We wanted to raise the standard, not just for ourselves, but for the classes that'll come after us.
And I gotta say, we did a great job of setting that bar. But beyond the achievements, we created memories that'll stay with us forever. Memories like senior sunrise and senior sunset, Friday night lights, field days, prom, and yes, even our senior prank. And then there were memories like senior splash-in, a game some of us are currently still playing. I mean, chasing each other with water guns, waiting for your opponent outside of work or practice. Even though this game was very competitive, it brought us together. It gave us a chance to let loose, have fun, and to actually enjoy what it truly means to be seniors together. And while these moments are unforgettable because of their funniness, what makes them truly unforgettable is their meaning, because it shows growth and exactly who we are. And after all this, we now have the honor of saying we're a part of the class of 2026. But so, now what? No, like, look around and tell yourself and think to yourself, now what's next? Well, it's a question we've all thought about at some point, but maybe this isn't really a question. Maybe it's the beginning of our answer, because now the next chapter of our life begins. A chapter where we step into the real world. A chapter where we continue to grow, learn, and figure out who we want to become. Some of us are heading off to colleges across the country. Others are joining the military, entering the workforce, attending trade school, ready to be business owners, chasing dreams completely our own, or some may not even have a plan yet, and that's completely okay. But no matter where life takes us, one thing will always stay the same. We are capable. High school did just more than educate us. It shaped us. So wherever you go, go forward with the confidence. We've already proven that we can overcome things together. So whatever is next, walk into it the same way we walked into this school year, with pride and confidence and belief in yourself. This is our time and this is our future. But never forget, once a Jaguar, always a Jaguar. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Mr. Gasellum said you stole his line. That's our line, huh? It's our line. Thank you, Jasmine. Mr. Gasellum, President Quintero, and members of the governing board, I would like to recommend that the Desert View High School senior class of 2026, who are gathered right here before you tonight, be awarded their graduation diploma. They have met the graduation requirements set forth by the Sunnyside Unified School District Governing Board. Mr. Gasellum.
All right, are we ready? Now, with the powers vested in me by the state of Arizona and the Sunnyside Unified District Governing Board, I certify that these students have met all the requirements established by the Arizona Board of Education for receiving a high school diploma. I recommend that the graduates present here tonight to receive a diploma of graduation with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges granted therein. President Quintero and board members, I present to you the Desert View High School class of 2026.
Seniors, this is it. We have come to the time where we stand confidently, walk with purpose, and accept your high school diploma. Together, you will proudly walk across that stage as Jaguars now and always. Reading the graduates' names tonight will be Miss Hetty Nunez and Miss Yvonne Ferreira. Dr. Valenzuela, if you want to get our first row started.
Anisa Giselle Medrano. Jasmine Reina. Aslin Azucena Vallejo. Bricia Adilene Garcia. Daniel Sweezy. Alexander Ayon Bustillos. Johnny Anthony Felix Jr. Jorge Alberto Quijada Martínez. Bernadette Rose Pinedo. Miana Alexandra Urquides. Nayeli Abarca. Jahara Mohammed Abdi. Julia Samantha Acosta Quintana. Mark Gabriel Anthony Acosta. Marilesis Pafusita Acuña Balbastro. Alexis Renee Victoria Acuña. Jorge Adán Acuña. Nomar Salazar Acuña. Caleb Ethan Aguilar. Cristian Chris Jaden Aguilar. Julian Aguirre. Melissa Alday. Reem Ojethi. Jimena Guadalupe Álvarez Griego Correa. Ángel Germán Amavisca Noriega. Daniel Antonio Amaya Jr. Genesis Nehemiah Anderson Williams. Isaac Andrade Villalpando. Natalia Lisa Ray Antone. Andrés Daniel Almeida. Iván Yair Aranda García. Jenna Armenta. Marco Antonio Arredondo Jr. Francisco Sergio Ávila Alvarado. Isaiah Jaden Celaya Áviles. Andrés Ayón. Emma Savannah Badía. Eric Badilla. Zoe Marie Bailey. Josué Bajo Quijada. Ismael Valderrama. Brandon Ballesteros Sainz. Anastasia Barrera. Jalen Barrera. José Barriga Langner. Sergio Bartolini. Viviana May Alba. Anthony Jeremiah Bejarano. Fernanda Beltrán. David Benitez. Behel Big Pond. Matthew Bramlett. Jolina Patricia Brandenburg. Malicia Marie Briggs. Nicole Marie Broussard. Addison Janae Brown. Bethany Bucio de la Cruz. Emiliano Buena Rivera. Jocelyn Náutica Buenas Guerrero. Jesús Alonso Bustamante Yao.
Jaylene Anaí Bustamante. Matthew René Bustamante. Yaracet Eli Caballero Bravo. Paulina Calistro de la Rosa. Yudani Yajaira Camacho Medina. Maria Elena Marie Woe Campbell. Go ahead. Sinaí Citlali Campillo Márquez. Lázaro Cariño Jr. Alía June Carlos. Abel Carrillo. Ángel Manuel Cornides Carrillo. Andrés Castro Contreras. Adriana Alisa Castro. Aubrey Rose Castro. Solana René Celaya. Abigail Chávez. Samuel Alfredo Chávez. Ciela Chávez. Isaac Chavira. Aliana Cintrón. Álvaro Onésimo Cocoa. Jesús Jorge Cocoa Baez Jr. Emily Rose Cons. Daciel Agustín Córdoba. Anisa Imelda Cornejo. Rosa Isela Cornides Salcido. Keila Mariana Corona. Vanessa Cortés. Fernanda Yaneli Cortés Espinosa. Mareli Rebeca Cota Armenta. No más. Jonathan Cruz. Leila Serene Cuen. Brandon Suriel Cuevas Martínez. Maritza Felicitas Cupis. Elena Esperanza Curiel Torres. Raimundo Dávila Galindo. Benicia Amaya Davis. Vanessa de la Cruz. Isaías Isidro de la Cruz. Joshua David Denton. Ángeles Abril Díaz. Julio César Dicochea Díaz. Angélica Carmen Domínguez. María José Dórame. Carissa Lorena Duarte. Yanderlín Alexis Duarte. Aurora Yaraceli Durán. Emilio Alejandro Durán Montiel. Iram Alexis Durán García. Nathaniel Durazo. Juliana Sheridan Dutton. Christopher Edgar. Esri Rose Enos. Lorena Valeria Escalante Hernández. Ángel Ricardo Escalera Soto. Christopher Adonis Escamilla. Dante Guillermo Escobar. Divina Arisa Escobar. Keilani Esparza Vázquez. Brian Uriel Espejo Corrales.
Alison Sofía Esquivel. Isabella Nevea Estavillo. Génesis Azucena Estrada Navarro. Jacob Riley Everson. Eli Fajardo. Pedro Enrique Félix. Jesús Fernández Ordóñez. Isabel Sveidi Fernández Lincona. Cristian Figueroa Kiwi. Cristina Jessica Elizabeth Flores. Julani Guadalupe Franco. Génesis Fuentes. Brisa Fuentes Montalvo. Alina Ivette Galás. Danitza Monique Galás. Iram Alexis Galás Robles. Gael Gallegos. Landon García. Luis Antonio García. Arturo García. Michelle Carolina García Coronado. Junior Ángel José Garnett. Leila Danielle Garza. Alyssa Yvette Gastelum. Eileen Sánchez Gaz. Ángel Damián Germán. Luis Esteban Germán Jaime. Carlos Anthony Godoy. Roberto Gómez Espinosa. Nika Jessica Gonzaga. Aiden González. Sofía Elena González. Aranza González. Araya Rose González. Zoe González. Fernando González Betancourt. Juliette Rose Granillo. Manuel Ángel Granillo. Isaiah Anthony Gray. Paloma Grijalva. Jorge Grijalva Jr. Rihanna Nirel Huerena. Paola Scarlett Guibarra León. Alina Isabel Gutiérrez. Carolina Gutiérrez León. Jesús Isaac Gutiérrez Martínez. Raúl Enrique Guzmán Urquídez. Marco Antonio Guzmán Llanes. Mario Antonio Guzmán Llanes. Cristian Israel Guarista. Joanna Renee Hamilton. Karime Alessandra Hernández. Iris Adelia Hernandez. Yurem Francisco Hernández Buruel. Araceli Yuridia Hernández Camacho. Delaney Eileen Hernández Felix. Mia Karime Hernández Sánchez. Liliana May Marie Holly. Nathaniel Ryan Hoover. Andrew Alexander Howard.
Jonathan Michael Hoyos Jr. Gabriel Ismael Hubbard. Gabriel Honeycutt. Jeffrey Ibarra. Luis Icedo Cruz. Noelia Infante. Sebastián Iribe. Sammy Johan Ishimwe. Yasmin Guadalupe Jasso López. Haley Madison Jenkins. Melanie Jiménez Muñoz. Itzel Jiménez Arbizu. Emily Lynn Jolicoeur. Shane Daniel Juan. Samantha Sky Juarez. Jesús Aarón Lara. Dalina Perla Lara Recio. Dana Sofía Leal Montijo. Ana María León Barboa. Jessica Hoyos Barnett. Angel Daniel Leiva. Sebastian Lezama. Abel Gerardo López. Andrés Francisco López. Alejandra Yeneiri López Rodríguez. Diego López Villegas. Miguel Ángel Lorta Daniel. Jesús Raimundo Lozano Jr. Sean Marcel Luckett. Brianna Lugo. Robert Orlando Marmion. Samantha Dulce Marquez. Andrek Zair Jasso. Nubia Alaini Luján Guzmán. Ana Sofía Luna Domínguez. D'Angelo Mada Montes. Kian Labai Mugundayao. Daniela Roxanne Mancilla. Angel Isaiah Manriquez. Juliana Belén Manzanedo. Cara Kristen Daniel Marjoram. Candy Christine Martinez. Lalo Manuel Martinez. Santiago Martinez. Anisa René Martinez. David Elias Martinez. Mariah Nashe Martinez. Xochitl Eliani Martinez. Sherlyn Martínez de la Rosa. Eric Joshua Martinez Jr. Ashley Martinez Sosa. Anayansi Mauricio Grijalva. Riley Elizabeth McCarty. Analí Dayana Medina López. Jessica Anaí Mendoza. Valentina Mendoza. Joel Alexander Mendoza Zarate. José Gabriel Mesa Moreno. Frank Armando López Miranda.
Edwin Fernando Miranda Ramos. Eric Miranda. David Ray Molina. Guadalupe Esmeralda Molina. Samara Ángela Molina. Héctor Felipe Montaño Elías. Anthony Gabriel Montaño Ruiz. Anisa Reina Montiel. Ari Monet Montijo. Azalea Rose Moraga. María Cristina Morales Córdoba. Benny Mapau Mugao. Emily Muñoz. Nani Love Muñoz Cacho. Valeria Murúa Gutiérrez. Damian Andrew Muchler. Darla Michelle Nava Rivera. Julisa Nadine Navarrete Gallardo. Gabriel Elijah Navarro. Elise Darishise. David Everardo Nevares Morales. Heritier Niosenga. Favor Asongafa Kematambo. Nicholas Nubes Miranda. Sabrina Núñez. Yasmín Itzel Ochoa. Jorge Esaú Ochoa Soto. Albert Levi Ormsby II. Sofía Emelina Ormsby. Michael Ortega. Giovanni Enrique Ortiz. Kevin Jocelyn Ortiz. Mia Gretel Ortiz. Leslie Maritza Osuna Leiva. Jennifer Pacheco. Valerie Pacheco Mata. Melissa Pacheco Salazar. Nayeli Pacheco Trejo. Dariela Pacheco Valenzuela. Adrián Gómez Padilla. Valentina Padilla Parra. Sebastián Martín Palafox. Ismael Sixto Peña. Javier Peña. Melanie Romero Peña. Lili Oriana Peralta. Jimena Peralta Ceja. Maya Alexandra Pereira. Jimmy Champ Pillant. Nano Anthony Pinedo. Felipe Andrés Pinedo IV. Josiah Jeremias Poblete. Isaac Ponce. Marcus Porter. Devani Quesada Quintana. Nayeli Rebecca Quiles. José Jesús Quintana. Iván Quintana Mora.
Antonella Rábago Grajeda. Francisco Javier Rábago Grajeda. Italia Coronado Ramírez. Jacob Ryan Ramírez. Mariana Valencia Ramírez. Marisela Lelena Ramos. Hugo Alberto Ramos Anselmo Jr. Jaceleví Rascón Valdés. Yesenia Zuleika Rey Sotelo. Anibel Rosario Real. Julian Rey. Irlanda Luz Reyes León. Natalia Guadalupe Reza. Iracemo Reina. Giselle Asilem Ríos. Ivan Ríos. Natalie Ríos Martínez. Elijah Paul Rivera. Kevin Rivera Flores. Gabriel Cristóbal Rivera Fimbres. Dayari Robles. David Anthony Robles. Maribel Araceli Robles. Alison Yareli Robles Herrera. Brian Rodríguez. Camila Alejandra Rodríguez. Adam Isaiah Rodríguez. Andrew Micah Rodríguez. Ángel Damián Rodríguez. Angelina Jade Rodríguez. Ariel Rose Contreras Rodríguez. Génesis Marisol Isabela Rodríguez. Marco Sebastián Rodríguez. Mireya Areana Rodríguez. Yubiri Elena Rojas. Christopher Rojo Giovanni Martínez.
You know, miss, you gotta yell that name, miss. You gotta yell that name, miss.
Gabriel G. Money Romero.
Come on, man. Yeah!
Ángel Alexander Romo Esquivel. Janie Romo Figueroa. Víctor Ruiz. Andy Alexandro Ruiz. Caleb Parker Ruiz. Crystal Marlene Ruiz. Ethan Ruiz. Juan Diego Ruiz. Mariah Nicole Espinosa Sabori. Enrique Pérez Saborí III. Oh. Anani Nevea Sainz. Jalen Sainz. Sienna Naveen Sainz. Janaya Marie Saiz. Telemacos Ioannis Sekelakaris. April Nicole Salazar. Héctor Gutiérrez. Anthony Samaniego. Anisa Ray Sánchez. Anthony Sánchez. Cintia Alejandra Sánchez.
Lili Minette Sánchez. Lisette Sánchez Mancilla. Angelina Envy Sandoval. Xavier Alexander Sandoval Monreal. Jennifer Michelle Santos Ávila. Zenaida Soledad Sepúlveda. Hassan Diyar Chakarchi. Nubia Alexandra Silva Hernández. Alonso Silva Quintana. Ángel Eugenio Sinoí Velázquez. Lincoln Six Killer Jr. Aaliyah Jacqueline Smith. Roxanne Allison Camacho. Rogelio Solís. Jorge Alberto Sonoki III. Dominic Carmine Soto. Fernando Javier Soto. Yulisa Noemí Talamante. Viviana Yasmín Tarazón. Anaí Tautimes. Christian D. Tia. Marely Stephanie Tecomawa Tewiwintili. Kiera Lachey Lee Thompson. Richard Joshua Tomasetti. Anthony Jacob Tomasetti. Delilah Gabriela Toombs Cordova. César Alexander Torres. Luis Alexandro Torres. Jovan Alexander Torres Castro. Tatiana Torres Miranda. Tristan Tovar. Susana Sherlyn Traslavina Acosta. Carlos Alejandro Trujillo. Jacob Francisco Urbina. Johanna Catherine Urbina. Arianisa Alize Urias. Carlos Urias. Dylan Urias Díaz. Ángel Rosario Urias Virey. Adrián Esteban Urquides. Sailín Giselle Valdés. Juan Pablo Quirrín Valencia. Romanok Jaret Valencia. Samantha Valencia. Andrés Valenzuela Daniel. Adrián Andrés Valenzuela Galdián. Gabriel Valenzuela Jr. Mariah Renee Valles. Ezequiel Miranda Vargas. Marcos Ryan Basavilbaso. Amaris Mireya Vázquez. Aspen Paulette Vázquez. Alexander Flaco Vázquez Cárdenas. Luis Batman Vega. Reinaldo Christopher López Ventura. Haslin Mariah Verdugo. Francia Villalba. Rose Ilana Villanueva. Aaron Din Bow. Gabriel Anthony Ware Aranda. Lorena Hueque.
Johnny Francisco Campas. Michaela Wilson. Juan Woodill. Emilia María Ibarra. Nevea Yescas Saiz. Adrian Corey Yim. Soren Leticia Mayeno Jumbroth. Genoveva Andrea Cepeda. Isaac Noé Zazueta.
Hey, class of 26, y'all ready?
Let's hear it for your graduates. One of my favorite things about a Desert View graduation is the love that our students show our teachers. It is unique here, and they go through and shake everybody's hand in the back. So we're gonna let our last graduates finish giving their last goodbyes to our teachers before we move on to our final remarks. At this time, I am so happy to welcome to the stage your senior class president, Aslin Azucena Vallejo, for her closing remarks and changing of the tassel. Family and friends, please make sure to remain at your seats after this part of the ceremony. Our seniors will process off the field together and head over to the baseball field. Once all students have cleared this area, we will invite you to join us on the baseball field to celebrate with our graduates. Once again, Aslin Vallejo, your senior class president.
Good evening, faculty, staff, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. Are we ready to graduate? Woo! My name is Aslin Vallejo, and it has been an honor of a lifetime to serve you as your senior class president for the class of 2026. First, I want to thank our families for helping us get to this moment today. We wouldn't be here without your help. I also want to thank our teachers, staff, counselors, and administration for everything we've done for us. Your support and patience helped us get here. And to all of you, thank you for the memories, the laughter, the spirit, the journey we shared together. I'm so proud, and I can't wait to see what we do after Desert View. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for. Class of 2026, please stand. On the count of 3, you will move your tassel from right to left, officially celebrating your graduation from Desert View High School. 1, 2,